What a win. Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be doing our England 2 Switzerland 1 review. It's a fascinating game, an interesting insight to see what this England team are like. It was definitely not our usual team. It's definitely not the team we were going to play, definitely not in Qatar. We had so many players that got forced to drop out for injuries. Ramsdale, Reece James, Trent, and there's so many more, but we still had a very good side. In the first half, to be fair, it was decent. We had a few chances. We hit the post once. We had a few decent chances, but in the first half, Switzerland, on a fair share of possession shots wise, I think Switzerland did sort of were better than us in the first half, and they had a few really good chances, which probably some of them they should have scored. One Rodriguez shot, save on Pickford, and it was swerve on it, so it was a good save on Pickford. Hit crossbar post. Their goal was, you can say, mixed between poor defending and it's just a great header. We should have blocked the cross. Ben White couldn't get it. It was a good cross, but it was just over Ben White. He couldn't do anything. And then one of our left backs, or I think it was our left back or right back, was on the wrong side of Embolo. I think that's what they meant to do. They meant to stand behind him, but Embolo was just in the end free. No one was really marking him. Ben White in front of him missed a header, free header from Embolo. Brilliant header from the lad. Then he had a few chances after that. They, Pickford made a save. Their corner, Kane left it and hit the post from Shaqiri's corner. And, they were just the better side in the first half, and that's what we needed to do. We needed to start the first half strong. We didn't really. They were the ones came out the block, came out fighting, and yeah, we weren't vintage. We weren't the best, but we played well in the second half especially. But the first goal from England, it was a poor mistake from Switzerland. He tried to clear it. Brilliant interception for Kyle Walker-Peters into Gallagher. Probably tried to pass to Mason Mount, just overhit it a little bit more, which was probably the best thing he's ever done. And Luke Shaw shouted, "Why?" or Luke Shaw's, whatever you say. And it was a brilliant strike to go into the bottom, to the middle corner. But it was a brilliant strike on the stroke of half time. So it was a very good goal from Luke Shaw. Very interesting. Luke Shaw, he scored 2 out of his 3 last games, 1 including the Euro final. And Luke Shaw is becoming a real talent, he's becoming a brilliant player. And I'm looking forward to Qatar to see him play, see more this and that. I'm brilliant. I'm loving life. I really want him to succeed, do what he's doing, basically. And then the second half came, and it was pretty boring. Not many chances either end, really. We had a few chances. We should have scored. Well, not should have scored, but we had a few chances. The cross came in. Mitchell, nor did it, or Guy Mitchell, nor did try to head it in, but it went, and Conor Cody was so close to reaching it. But that was about it. And then came the 75th minute, and or 76th, and the ball came in, and I think it was Mitchell who tried headed it, and Zuba and he was like this, and had his hand out like that, and it hit his hand. No penalty. It was a long VAR check. He got told to go to the screen and see, and it was a penalty. Oh my days, it was crazy. I was loving life. I was shouting. I'm not going to say it, but it was. Zuba, massive mistake. You do not. The one rule, even I know this rule, is not to jump up with your hand out like that. Even if you're looking behind you like that, especially with VAR now, you don't do that. That's just poor, just stupid, and it really cost this side, the Switzerland side, to get a point against us. And it was funny how they conceded that. It was like, what are you doing? And then Harry Kane being Harry Kane, 49 goals for England. A brilliant penalty into the bottom corner. That's what he usually does. He just slots pens everywhere he goes. And yeah, then we had another chance where the keeper, he had a good game, to be fair. He messed up, and all Bellingham had to do was just low driven it into Watkins, who would score. But he didn't really know that at the time. He was just trying to win the ball, put it up above. And yeah, it's just unlucky. You know, Ben White before the goal had another chance just over. So in the second half, we were the better side. We looked the better side, and that's what we need in Qatar in November. That sort of performance, because that gets us wins. Wins gets us to get us to the next round, and the next round gets us to the final and win it, hopefully. But yeah, overall brilliant game. 2-1, a really good win for this England side, and I'm looking forward to Ivory Coast on Tuesday, and then the World Cup draw on Friday. In 6 days, counting 6 days, and yeah, it's going to be mental. It's going to be crazy. I'm loving it. Just 6 days and counting until the World Cup draw. But yeah, should we see how close I was to the actual lineup? I did this as I did this on Friday, and loads of these dropouts didn't actually happen. I also got the formation wrong. It's hard with international, you know. Loads of these players dropped out. So Ramsdale, I did say I think Pickford would play, but I put Ramsdale. Ramsdale was injured, and then Johnston was had to drop out, so we had Forster in the end. So Ramsdale, it was Pickford. I got Ben White right. Yeah, we're not going to do that 9 out of 11 thing. It's just it's hard with this. So, we've got Ben White right. We've got Luke Shaw right. We've got Mount right, and we've got Harry Kane right. You know, that lineup, it was 3-4-2-1 we played. So my lineup was Ramsdale, James, Stones, White, Shaw, Rice, Bellingham, Mount, Grealish, Kane, and Saka. In the end, we played Jordan Pickford, Ben White, Conor Cody Guay in the 3. And in the 4, we had Walker Peters, Jordan Henderson, Gallagher, and Luke Shaw. Phil Foden and Mount as the cams, and Harry Kane up front. We played a strong side. And Bolo was our main threat. Was their main threat, Switzerland's main threat. We had to try and keep him out. We didn't keep him out. He scored in the 22nd minute. But at the end of the day, we got the youngsters playing. We got Mitchell, another debut, with Guay, another debut. And yeah, we played, and Walker Peters a debut. We played a sort of strong side. As soon as Grealish came on, things started to happen. And I think Grealish is their best super sub. I don't think we should start him. We could start him, but you know, if you have him as a super sub, then I think that could work in our favour a little bit more than if we did start him, if we had him on super sub. But you know, Jack Grealish came on, Sterling came on, Rice came on, and there was another one came on like in a quick succession. It was mad. I'll see who the other guy was, but yeah, it was mad. Like, we just had so many players come on. 4 players come on at the end, and it was good. We had Jack Grealish, Sterling, Mitchell. That was it. Mitchell and Declan Rice coming at the same time, and then things started to happen. It was a very good result for the England lads and the boys. Hopefully, we can go to Wembley and beat Ivory Coast on Tuesday. Yeah, should we move on to how close was to my score to the actual my score predictions? The actual predictions. Oh, I got it right. I knew it went 2-1. I said Kane and Mount to score. I got one right. I knew Kane would score. I had a feeling Kane would score. And Kane, yeah, he was brilliant. I got my prediction right. I had a feeling that would be 2-1. Now, as soon as Switzerland made it 1-0, I was like, yeah, we're coming back. back. Like, we're coming back. We'll win this 2-1. And we did to win 2-1. Luke Shaw, just for half time. That is the best time to score, just for half time. And we did. And then Kane, 12 minutes from the 90, gets us the winner. It was a maybe not the best display, but we didn't have our main players there. We didn't have our main talent there. But we got all the youngsters playing, which was really, really good for us. And it is an international friendly. We don't need our main squad in the international friendlies. We just need to start players get their blood pumping in the England colour and make them and their families proud. Mitchell, Guayi, I think really did make their family proud today, and I'm really happy for them for having their debut. And Walker Peters. It was a very good performance from them three. When Mitchell came on, he was decent. He got nutmegged a few times, but it's what it is, isn't it? And I think it was a very good display from everyone in the team, everyone who came off the bench, and it was a big, big win to get that morale, the mentality, just the winning mentality up. And 2-1 against Switzerland, a very good result. But don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The road to 50 subscribers. We're 7 away. Can we get that before the end of April? That's our goal, to get 50 subscribers before the end of April. I think we can do it. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.